Often questioned about my aquaponic system in my backyard, so I thought I'd take a moment and make a video to explain how it works. Here we see the grow beds. I have 6 large grow beds, all individual from each other, that fill and drain at various times. To better explain the system, let me start below. The grow beds then drain into these sump tanks that you see along the bottom down here. These sump tanks catch all the water and then return it to this tank where the pump sits. The pump then pumps all the water into these 2 lovely fish tanks. Hey guys, come on, say hi for the camera. Anybody? Here they are. These are my tilapia. As you can see, in both tanks, the water never stops flowing, causing the fish tanks to constantly overflow. So, as the fish tanks overflow, they follow these tubes down into this recycling bin, which has been turned into a settling tank. The water comes up, unable to leave the bucket, must then go down and then back up again to get out the exit. All the heavier particles can't make it out of the tank. So the somewhat separated water then follows its way around, and then as you can see, the pipe goes all the way down all 6 grow beds, each of them constantly flowing in order to fill up the grow bed. And we have these drains down here. These are called auto siphons. It's simply a pipe in which the water level will never get past that pipe, and then a simple cover or a bell with teeth marked up notched out at the bottom. The water level will never get below the notches either. So between the top of this and the bottom of this is where the water level flows between. Once the water level reaches the top of that pipe, a siphon will occur, thus draining the bed instantly. Well, not instantly, but within a couple of minutes. Usually takes about 20 minutes to fill, 3 to 5 minutes to drain. The idea being that the roots of any plant get to drink and then breathe and drink and breathe and drink and breathe and drink and breathe over and over and over. This allows for some really great growth rates, in addition to the fact that the water in the system is full of nitrates, thanks to 2 types of bacteria that have been cleverly grown on the rocks themselves. So, the fish release ammonia, or P, in the water. The water is released to the rocks. The bacteria on the rocks eat the ammonia, giving us nitrites. Another bacteria steps up, eats the nitrites, turns them into nitrates. And then the nitrates, which are safe to the fish, are loved by the plants. I don't have a zoom out feature, but this Jurassic looking thing you're looking at, that's a pineapple. It's only a year old. Yeah, I gotta find a new place for it. So, once your aquaponics is up and running, that's all the fresh basil you can handle. Culantro, hot peppers. Here's a banana tree that I'm going to wait till it gets about 5 foot tall and then throw it back in the ground. So, with very little effort on my part, maintaining the system as far as weeds, which, as you can see, pretty easy to figure out who's not supposed to be here. Picking out dead leaves, and then finally, feeding the fish. In return for my minimal amount of input, you can see the phenomenal growth rate that I'm receiving. Pretty much anything I stick in this gravel will grow 2 to 3 times faster than a soil-based plant. Also, since I'm located in South Florida, one of the warmer climates, it's required that all things outside be grown under sunshade. This cuts down on the heat, but not the amount of light that the plants get, which is perfect. So, all the sun they can handle, all the food they can handle, in a format they can handle. Optimal growth rate. So once again, aquaponics. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I wish you guys happy gardening.